Nicholas Rose and Jared McMorrow coming up. Meridian, Idaho from McMorrow. It is a 281 cubic inch modular Ford motor under the hood of that thing that has been turbocharged. And Nick Rose out of Corvallis, Oregon. 408 cubic inch LS motor, 89 Camaro in silver paint. Very good looking Camaro, very good looking Ford. Look at the suspension work on McMorrow's car. Really planted the rear tires. Got those front shocks almost topped out. Whoa, man, McMorrow's all over the place down there at the top end. And the Mustang skates to a 939.3 at 124 miles an hour. And there is stuff coming out of that car. I hope it is water. Hopefully that is water coming out of that thing. Nick Rose goes 1074 at 100. But Jared McMorrow had his hands full down there. And that hands full, something was getting on the tire. And again, I'm saying I hope it's water because it might have pushed a head gasket out of it or something as opposed to causing any sort of other major league damage. But good piece of driving from McMorrow because once it started to skate around in its own stew, he was able to keep it off the center line and keep it off the wall. And McMorrow has come to a stop. He pulled the car over safely. That is the move to do, especially when you're at speed. You want to get the thing woe down in a safe manner and pull it off to the side. One pair yet to run here in our drag and drive shootout. And again, drag and drive, when we talk about it as a genre of drag racing, these are street legal cars. You see them with license plates on them. You see them with all the equipment they need. It's a great parade of them right here. And one of the most popular forms of drag racing that has exploded across the country is drag and drive. It is all about getting in your car, surviving the elements, battling everything that breaks, and completing these events, whether it's the Radwood Rally, whether it's Rocky Mountain Race Week, whether it's Drag Week. You've probably heard of Sick Week on the East Coast. In 2005, I was on the very first drag week that was ever held. It was 36 cars showed up. It was a one-way trip. It wasn't even a circle. We started in Kansas City, Missouri, went to 5 tracks, ended up in Michigan, and people just had to figure out how to go get their stuff, meaning their trucks and trailers, back up there. And from those humble beginnings in 2005, there are now 41 drag and drive events around the world this year, thousands of people participating. And the majority of those events, of course, are in the good old USA. And it has spanned every corner of this country, including, of course, the Pacific Northwest. And certainly admire the tenacity and dedication of these racers that get out there and hit events like Rocky Mountain Race Week, that hit events like Sick Week. It is a cool form of drag racing, and it takes everybody back to the roots of hot rodding, which is build something ragged edge, build something that is drivable and probably not all that comfortable, and get out there and live in it for a week and try to survive against all odds.